Hello, gang. Hello, gang. We are doing public toilets of the world. Shout out to all my shitters out there. You know, we love to do it. We love to do it. Me and Gab did this the other night, and I have the fourth highest score on the public toilets map. So far, the only one I've ever perfect scored is the fish and chips map. It would be pretty poetic and kind of like sum myself up as a human being if the only perfection I've got in this game is poo and takeaways. That's my life. There's not a day goes by where I'm not doing one or the other. You know. Um, Without further ado, it's actually a cool map. We had when me and Gab did it, we did. The laptop is being a bit slow, so apologies. We had one just off Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's a bit slow zooming in. We had Malta, which Gab actually fucking not a GeoGuessr pro like me, but I was scanning over here in Valletta, and she was like, "Hold up, no." So GG to her. We had. I didn't believe that this random park in Sevilla or Seville would have two toilets because growing up in the UK, we do not have proper infrastructure like that. You either there'd be like one toilet in this massive area, or you just shit behind a tree. Like, and then we had a UK one. We had a nice. Where was the UK one? One in somewhere in Yorkshire, and then we had an Irish one as well. A beautiful coastal Galway toilet. So yeah, we will see what this map has in store for it. Hopefully, they are all fresh new ones, and hopefully, the laptop doesn't um, explode. We've got historic and ghost town tours of Old Town. Okay, Plaza Don Luis Albuquerque. Jesse, we have to fucking cook. Okay, so we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Not going to be good for the pulling out the perfects because it's quite big. I struggle with scanning big cities because of my divergent squint. Second time of the stream mentioning that. Please give me your pity views and pity likes. I'm actually trying to get. I don't know if it's a dilibicity. I have a dilibicity disability. I don't know if I can legally be classed as blind. So I want to go to the doctors and get that checked out. Anyway, Romero Street, Northwest. We also are on a time constraint because I can feel the sun coming around and burning my arm. And it will come round and start frying my recently bald head. So hopefully we can do this quick. Nob Hill. Look, it's massive. Loma Del Rey. I love video games and Ride and Summertime Sadness. Loma Del Rey. Hey, you heard that? You heard that Loma Del Rey track? Yeah, that new Loma Del Rey album is sick. Anyway, this looks like lovely. I Yeah, we're not finding this. No fucking way are we finding this. Rio Grande Gallery. Any area here called Rio Grande? Nob Hill? Not making a joke out of it. This is a sophisticated episode. Rio Grande. But I'm not giving myself long on this. Honestly, nobody really wants to um, watch me scan Albuquerque for ages. I did actually have a look for a Breaking Bad map. There is one, but it did it. The house actually, I don't think is on Google. Um, the 301 Negro Arroyo Lane. Fucking love Breaking Bad. Although Better Call Saul is the more refined program. If you're in terms of spectacle, then yes, Breaking Bad is the one. But in terms of refined art, I believe the Better Call Saul is the choice. I have no idea. We got Knob Heights and Knob Hill. Something going on here. Something going on here. Between a rock and a hard place, if you know what I mean. Albuquerque looks like, as far as most American places go, it's like it has some sort of history and culture. You know, I mean, like look at that. That's fucking. You know, you can pop yourself down most places in America, and it'll just look like a sort of carbon copy. You know, anywhere. But I mean, I think this is actually a tourist attraction thing, like with it being an old town and stuff. Maybe. No, I don't know what the old town would be. Oh look, I've already. I know I'm not finding it. I'm not gonna scan. I'm sorry. You can just hear me chat. We're going on a ride. This isn't about. This isn't gonna be a. Where'd that dinosaur go? It's gonna watch me goof about on Google Maps for half an hour. Apologies if anybody was wanting to see some proper. Did I just make up that there was a dinosaur here? Am I fucking going insane? If you want to watch more serious GeoGuessr videos, go and watch my actual like Jules. Dude, am I fuck? Please tell me there was a fucking dinosaur there. I have just hit my highest ever ranking on competitive GeoGuessr. It's not a dinosaur. It's something else, which I don't want to hazard a guess on. Can we get closer? That's not a dinosaur, bro. It's the Google camera. I've been playing this game for fucking like years, and I just confused the Google camera with a dinosaur. Dude, that dinosaur looks fucking. What the fuck kind of dinosaur is that? Yeah, I'm going in Nob Hill. Apologies. Old Town. It fucking was findable. Oops. Old Town. Let's. And it comes up. That's on me. We absolutely could have found that. It's in quite a touristy area. Like. Lovely. Let's go and have a look at the toilet one more time, because I don't think I gave it enough due care. Yeah. Can we see more? That looks like it would smell. Like, I can only imagine. Yeah, the baking hot New Mexico heat, probably like 40 odd degrees, frying the piss inside here. I remember when outside the cafe I used to work at, there's a lane, which in the summer, if you went in on like a Sunday morning after fucking the whole of Newcastle had pissed in it, and then the sun had fried it in the morning and baked it, it was ungodly. And I imagine that is what that public toilet smells like, especially in a touristy area. Like the smell of poo is like kind of a bit funny. Like, you know, there's like a really stinky shit. It's like, oh, that's fair enough. Like, I deserve to, you know, have that. The smell of like piss is just fucking horrible. Like, oh, this toilet's fucking buzzing. Get in there. We got a Japanese toilet. Now this is what we're fucking talking about. With a he's excited. He's thirsty. He's a fucking freak. Not kink shaming people who are into drinking piss and eating shit. Do not mean to offend you, but I mean freak in a like a good way. Like he's freaky. Not oh my god, what a fucking freak. We're in Japan and we are the coast is to the north. Again, this one actually isn't findable for me. The other one definitely fucking was, and I just gave up because I'm lazy and I hate scanning like cities. No, don't read Japanese. I mean, we've got the coast of the north. I feel like we're Japan's fucking hard to region guess, right? Like whenever I'm like, yeah, it's the south here, which it should be. It could. It's like up there. Um, I don't think we're an island, and I know you can line up the coast, but especially with the laptop being a bit like like this, you can just hear me waffle on about poo and pee. That's what this is about. Yeah. What is this for? Is it? It'll be for a climb because nowadays there just ain't public toilets kicking about because well we've declined as a civilization. You have to like you know go into a cafe and be like, oh sorry, can I please empty my bowels here, um, which is just embarrassing. This is for a client, but yeah, I always remember when the fucking toilets at Manchester. If anyone's ever been to Manchester train station, and you're like, it's like a public area. There should be free communal toilets there. And I mean, 20p is 20p, but like, how often do you have 20p carrying around? And like, I get maybe it's to like deter homeless people hanging out in there, but it's like they not already having it bad enough. If they're having to like go and get some shelter in a toilet, like it's just a bit sort of cruel. Of we've got snow poles anyway. Um, I mean, also the reason is because they need to get money from somewhere. I understand that public services aren't free, but it feels like you should have a place where you piss. I'm trying to think like in Newcastle, like where apart from bars and stuff, which some of them actually are can be. I mean, I've never had a problem with anyone being arsy about being like, "Can I come for a piss in here?" Um, but I can't think of any fucking public toilets in Newcastle. And I mean, like, I did work in a bar, and we did used to have people come in off the street who would be like, "Can I use your toilet?" And one time, a guy did just do a shit in it. Well, one time when I was there, he did a shit in the urinal. A couple of times, well, it had actually happened a few times, but one time when I was there, and like, if people weren't so desperate and had an actual designated place to go where they could piss and shit, maybe they wouldn't have to piss in like shit in urinals. You know, it was our fault because our cubicles out of action. It was completely our fault. I didn't have to clean it up, thank fuck, because I was not a supervisor. Above my fucking pay grade. I did smell it though. I fucking the store cupboard is like down from the toilet, and I walked past, and the guy went in. He was looking one not shifty, but like he was about to fill his fucking pants. And then I walked back the store cupboard, and I just got hit by the horrendous smell of shit. Opened up the door and was like, "Yeah, I'm not going in there." I know 100%. I didn't even have to look. I did not see the shit in there, but and I'm quite happy that I didn't. Anyway, I'm going somewhere on this coast, somewhere angle sort of lines up in and around. I mean, we do have something looping around that way. I'm not even. Yeah, signs aren't going to be a help. Could it be like? No, because it loops around more. It definitely is findable, but like, can I really be asked to scan the whole of this coast? Not really. Especially with that zoom. Um, this could be a bit more promising with the sort of, the craggy overhangs. But again, no, that's a beach. Should we just click Obama for the? Should we just click near Obama? I think we should. We all need some hope still in the world. Not that. I mean, Obama. Probably a war criminal. Can you class? I mean, I don't know enough, but I've heard some rumors that he sanctioned some sort of, you know what. We'll go near Obama. Shout out Barack. It was up north. Fair enough. Keep it light. These are cool. We're in a fucking public toilets video. Let's not talk about the horrors of the. Was Obama in charge for the Iraq War? Yeah. I'm crap at history. Is that something big? I mean, we should be like northeast coast. Yep. Great. Really useful. Fisheries Museum, the Atlantic. Yep. I'd like to find at least one. Let's go back and have a look at her. She's classy. Like, that's... You could live in there. That's a house. That's comfortable one-bed house there. Like, you wouldn't even have to... Don't get rid of all the toilets. Like, keep, like, toilets for, like, 3/4 of it. You could have, like, a bed. Oh, you need a kitchen. You could have half toilet, bed, kitchen / living room, and then you could have a choice of toilets. You need a bath. I don't want to compromise on the amount of toilets though. You can get away with pissing in the bath or shower, but shitting would be a problem. We're just gonna have to have one toilet in it. Beautiful though. There are a mix. I thought it was just for one toilet, but no. You can have a nice communal poop as well. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to hurry up. We should be the northeast because that sun is very nearly on my head. And I didn't put the blind up because I didn't think I'd be streaming for this long. The mammoth stream of 1 hour. Fisheries Museum on the Atlantic. Oh. Canada. Yeah? Nova Scotia. Yo. Right then. Where's the Fisheries Museum in Nova Scotia? Grand Banquet. God, I bet the fucking... You get a mean bowl of chowder here. I bet the fish is fucking banging. Shipwright Brewing Company, Taproom and Pizza, yes. It's a good... Probably wouldn't do a lager, it's more ale-y, wouldn't it? Dockside Lobster, yes. Look, I do not agree with the way lobsters are cooked until I get a lobster in front of me, and then I'm like, damn, lobster's good. I have no ethics or morals. That claw be looking at me funny. Lunenburg, the Lunenburg waterfront experience, and it's to the southish. So right, we should be able to find this. It's Lunenburg there. Good. We definitely could have fucking 5K'd that Albuquerque. Right, Blue Nose public water at Lunenburg. I kind of want to look at the reviews of that, but that's getting bogged down. Let's go back to the start. In the words of Coldplay and Chris Martin. Yeah, we're right there. Lovely, quaint little village. I mean, It's sunny today, so it looks all right. I imagine in the winter, when it's, you're getting battered by the Atlantic wind, it's going to be a bit more of a less scenic poop. But God, I'm just thinking about actually the amount of fish that is getting eaten up here and then deposited in here. Maybe it's not as idyllic as it seems. Maybe it's actually a horror. Maybe it's a nightmare house, because there will be some fishy, unwell bowels in there. But we are there. That's number 3. Whoa. Right. Number 4. We'll go quick. If this is Greece, we got the coast again. Captain Jacko's. Is that it? You know what? Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Again, probably stinks. Old village. Fuck, I can feel it coming onto my head. Are we an island? See, we're in Greece. See, we're coast. Immediately want to go Naxos, although we are not Naxos. But Corfu! Is that Corfu? Oh my god, this is going to be another absolute stinker. It is Corfu. That. I think this probably... Corfu isn't that much of a party. I think it is actually quite a big party island. Yeah, that one's gonna have some absolute. Speaking of war crimes, there's gonna be some war crimes committed in here. Is it just the main seafront toilet as well? Yeah. God bless the souls of the people who have to go in there. Where is Corfu? Is it? That's Rhodes. I actually don't know which one Corfu is. Mykonos, Naxos. Been to Naxos. If you didn't know. Corfu is Greece. Yeah. Is it like... Not down near Cyprus, is it? God, my head is starting to get burnt. I need to hurry up and find this fucking island. Rhodes. Wait. Is Rhodes on Corfu? Or is the island called Rhodes? Because it's a big one, right? It's not one of these. It's there. Rhodes is Rhodes. Right. Fuck, this is going to be hard to find. We're on this coast. This is... Please tell me I just insta-zoom and there's a toilet coming up somewhere. It's not that. What have we got? Super... God, I want to go back to fucking Greece. Daily cruises. Is this... That's just that there. Are we at the yacht terminal? Boats, harbour. Makes sense for around here. That'll be the, yeah. Old Town. Benistas Marina. Oh my god, there's some cloud cover. Right. There's not as much of a pressing time constraint. Benistas Marina, no. It'll be like in the more touristy bit. Grove, Playground. Captain Jack's. Captain Jacko's Casual Dining. Munchies Smash Burgers. What the fuck are you going to Greece for and eating a fucking smash burger? Like, uncultured swines. That's a bit up there over there. Might have to give up. I can't be asked. This is I suck at fucking scanning. Which I know is Old Village. The Old Village. Wait. Old Town. Is there an Old Town and an Old Village? I'm just ass. Absolutely ass at scanning. I apologize for that. I just lose interest and struggle lining it up and everything. I'm going to put it somewhere near there. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, I wasn't even in. Nah, see. Public bathroom. It wasn't even in the town of Corfu. It's fine. This looks British. We got the slow reveal. You got your barred shutters to keep, well, the big shitters out. They see me coming, they're like, oh, we need to put the shutters up, boy. You need to do that in the comfort of your own home. Non-hazardous. Alan Newton Family Butcher. Northeast Commercial. Northeast of the UK, and we might be alright. Northeast of a particular... Tyndale. Where the fuck is Tyndale? Oh my god, am I going to be... Is this going to be completely fraudulent? I'm going to get disowned by the... I think it's further up. By the city that I've lived in for nearly 10 years. Because I don't know where Tyndale is. There's a lot of places. A lot of places. I know a fair few. Went to Wylam on Saturday. Was lovely. Walked from Wylam to Ovingham. Had a deconstructed pie. Bullshit. Like, just put the fucking pie in the pie. They gave me a fucking pie. Steak and ale pie. And there was... I had it with mash. There was mash. The pastry of the pie. And then the filling was like the gravy on the outside. What the fuck? I'm just distracting that from me not knowing where Tyndale is. I've not been here. I feel like it's actually further, maybe, Slaggyford. Still need to make a fucking pilgrimage. I feel like it's in fucking Northumberland. Like, it feels more sort of like near Rothbury-ish. No? It rings a friggin' bell. I'm a fraud. It's not going to be over there. It's going to be like near the fucking River Tyne, innit? Right, and I can't fast move because the laptop will self-destruct. Sun's coming out, so it's going to fry my head. But, yeah, this should be like... Ponteland. I was literally just here on Friday night. Okay, so Tyndale is just a suburb of Pont. Posh fucking... Now, where's Ponteland? Out towards the airport, which is... there. Airport is there. Yeah, Ponteland's posh as fuck. It's like where the footballers live, or some of the footballers. Where's a teach? Where was I on Friday night? Like, look, this is quaint and lovely and cute. Like the Diamond Inn. It's where like you go to retire. Like that's passed by that. We're stuck in traffic there. Jan's Kitchen. And I was went, oh, Jan's Kitchen, bitch, it's good. Further into Ponteland is Atish. Atish is one of the best restaurants in Newcastle. Ponteland does kind of. I mean, technically it's Northumberland. The Waitrose is there. We parked there. Atish is over the road. Waitrose. Is this old? No, here. Yeah. This place. Is there a Range Rover? No. The 2 times we've gone, there's been a fucking blacked out Range Rover with blacked out windows blocking the driveway here. We got stuck in because someone. It's like there was like 3 Range Rovers in there. But I think it's owned by someone from fucking Geordie Shore. It is tarty as fuck on the inside. It's like fucking Persian food, Turkish, and like the kebabs there are insane. Me and Gab got the first time we went, we were like, let's go all out, and we had like, does it have the menu? Yeah, because I went back and we were like, we looked at it, a la carte menu. It's beautiful. So what did we get on Saturday? I got the Mirza Gazemi. We got the Don't Like Falafel. Got the Musta Kahir and the Sukuk skewer. Fucking divine. As our small plates. I got the Sultani Irani Royal Kebab. I think she got the Istanbul chicken. Again, equally amazing. Could have got fucking so much, but we got the first time we went, we bought the Prince's platter with the the meze platter as well. And I think we got cocktails. We were like, let's fucking. It's the place where you go to like, you know, have a fucking tarty, fucking pretend to be rich. Didn't get the King's platter, but y'all will know when I've made it. Smash that fucking like button. Make it so I can get money from doing this, and I will eat the King's platter like a fucking king. Let's find the toilet though. It's fuck. I can't really be asked to find it. I know I should. But I can't remember where we came from. We got one stop. The sun is hurting. And I need to get out of this room. So, look, just imagine me scrolling through Port Ponteland for 5 minutes, struggling to line up the roads, missing some vital, like, important information, and imagine that I have actually found it. If anybody is ever in the Newcastle area, go to Atish. Like, you will not be fucking disappointed. We were right behind. Oh, public toilet's right there. I mean, after how I was feeling after eating the Sultani Irani kebab, I could have done with knowing that it was just there, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I was clogged heavily. I was walking around fucking Waitrose because we went to get a snack, obviously. After eating all of that, we were like, we need a snack to keep us going. I was walking around there with my tail between my legs, being like, I need to go home quite quickly. But good to know in the future. And it's like, yes, I could have just used the facilities there, but I didn't want to disgrace. Oh, we actually got the fucking 5K. Fair enough. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter that we weren't fucking scroll around for ages. That's fine. Right. That was fun. What's our score? We didn't beat our high score of 24,999, but I hope everybody enjoyed. I will... The laptop was tolerable then. It wasn't horrific. Next up will be a fried chicken world. So tune in for that, and I will plan it better where I can put my blind up. But good to be back streaming, sort of. It was. Just, I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I think it's going to be more of a rare thing, just whenever I feel like it. Ta-ra.